This program is called Stopwatch, and it does
Stopwatch.
just what you would expect. It times events. It has a count up timer and a countdown timer. Go into it.
Draw a stopwatch without buttons. A circle is fine. Then double click.
Okay, so we'll draw a circle, and if you want to be fancy, we can draw some hands on it or something like that. Make it interesting. Could write time X or something on it, whatever you like.
Draw a button labeled count up. A circle is fine. Then double click.
So we'll draw the count up button over here. I'll just draw a little oversized button. See that? Double tap.
Draw a button labeled start stop. A circle is fine. Then double click.
Okay. We'll draw a little button here. And we'll write start. / stop, so we know what button that is. Double
Draw
click.
a button labeled countdown. A circle is fine. Then double click.
Okay, we'll draw a button over here. And I'm going to label that countdown. Double click.
Draw a button labeled reset. A circle is fine. Then double click.
I'm not a very good artist, but the buttons will work. I'll write a reset right there. And double tap. And there's our display for the stopwatch. Now if we hit our start stop button, by default it's going to count up. And if you look carefully, you can see it counting up by hundredths of a second. It'll go to about 99 hours, so you can time something very long. And if you exit the application, not exit, if you deactivate it by clicking on the time button or the calculator or something like that, it will still keep timing in the background, and next time you bring it up, it will continue where it should be and include the time that you were out of the application. Now you hit stop and it'll stop at the current time. Hit start again, it will start at the current time. Stop, start. If I hit reset and it's in count up mode, it'll go back to 0. And if I want to do countdown, I tap the countdown button and I can enter a time. If I just enter seconds, like 5, it will just do seconds. And when you enter the time, you just pause, because if you try to enter a colon, it's going to think that's a double tap and not enter your time correctly. So if you enter just a plain old number, it'll do it in seconds, and it'll convert that to minutes if you enter over 60 seconds. If you want to do minutes, you can do 1:23, for example. That will do a minute 23 seconds. If you want to do, and then we hit start, and I just had it on 5 seconds. It'll count down. When it gets to 0, it'll give you a gong. If I want to enter hours, I would just enter 2 colons. So I'd, for example, 1 hour would be 1:00:00:00. The smallest number is always seconds. So let's enter a minute. We hit the countdown again, ask for the time. Let's do 1 minute and 1 second. So there's my minute, 1 second. If I hit start, it'll start counting down. If I hit start stop again, it'll stop it. Start stop again, it'll continue counting down. Just like the count up mode, if you deactivate the application and come back, it will be where it's supposed to be. And now I can switch between the count up and count down mode. I can hit the count up button over here, and it'll go reset it to 0. The numbers you enter as countdown times are active, so if I tap that again, it'll go back to 5 seconds. If I tap this again, it'll go back to 1 minute, 1 second. And then it works just like that. That's it. Thank you.